Hello, this is Max. Today, I have a story about how a girl tried to build a relationship, overcoming difficulties and misunderstandings. You can subscribe to the channel after watching. It helps us a lot in realizing the content. The story begins with Amy's father discussing divorce with her mother. He uses Amy's teddy bear as a metaphor to justify his unfaithfulness, encouraging them to imagine the monotony of having only one bear forever. He suggests that they adopt his lifestyle when they grow older. Despite this peculiar upbringing, Amy thrives in her career as a writer for a popular men's magazine. One day, Amy wakes up in the house of her friend Ollie after a night out. Ollie becomes enamored by Amy's charm and asks her for a second date. Amy candidly informs him that they are not dating and promptly leaves for work on a ferry. At her workplace, Amy reconnects with her confidant and friend Nikki. They discuss Amy's recent adventures before commencing their workday. Later, during a meeting led by their boss Diana, Amy and her colleagues engage in a creative session to generate ideas for articles. The topics they propose cover a wide spectrum, from unconventional public behaviors to ranking an attractive celebrity offspring of their era. Amidst the ideas being tossed around, someone suggests delving into sports articles, a notion that captures Diana's interest. She assigns Amy the task, despite Amy's lack of familiarity with sports. Diana, unbeknownst to Amy, has plans to elevate her to the position of executive editor and views this assignment as a way for Amy to prove her capabilities. Additionally, an intern named Donald is assigned to assist Amy. Subsequently, Amy and Kim make the decision to relocate their father to a nursing home due to his health issues and impending transition to the afterlife. As they pack up their father's belongings, Amy finds it difficult to part with many items as they trigger memories of days gone by. That evening's dinner leaves Amy in the company of Stephen. Amy embarks on her sports article project and meets with a specialist named Aaron, who focuses on treating and managing sports-related injuries. Although Amy pretends to have an interest in sports, Aaron quickly discerns her lack of knowledge. He reassures her by revealing his own late-blooming fascination with sports that only developed after he started his current profession. In the evening, Amy embarks on a movie outing with Stephen. While she regards it as one of her usual casual affairs, Stephen sees it differently and has already become emotionally invested in her. A disagreement ensues between them, causing a disturbance among other couples in the theater. Amy steps out to grab popcorn and also smokes a joint, inadvertently leaving her phone behind. Unbeknownst to her, Stephen discovers her abandoned phone and browses through its contents. Upon Amy's return, he immediately confronts her about the sensitive messages and pictures involving various men. Despite their lack of official dating status, Stephen takes offense and terminates their relationship. Devastated, Amy seeks solace from her sister. They spend time together in a cafe, during which Amy contemplates turning to alcohol for relief early in the day. Kim hesitates, prompting Amy to jokingly compare her to a pregnant woman. Little does she realize that's exactly the case. Kim later breaks the news to their father during a lunch meeting. He's overjoyed at the prospect of having a biological grandson, as he doesn't consider Alistair as such. Amy continues her work on the sports article assignment. She meets up with Aaron, who is currently on duty. During their time together, Amy attempts an old stress test but doesn't last long. Aaron suggests grabbing a meal after she blames her faintness on skipping meals. They bond further during this period and decide to continue their interaction over drinks, which inevitably leads to some wild moments after alcohol enters the picture. As the evening draws to a close, Amy hints at the idea of returning to her place, an offer Aaron doesn't turn down. After all, he's aware of the forthcoming intimacy. True to expectations, they engage in passionate physical activity. The following workday, Amy confides in Nikki about recent events, admitting that she might be developing genuine feelings for Aaron this time because their intimate encounter happened while she was sober. Just as she's processing this, Aaron contacts her and reciprocates her sentiments, inviting her to go on a date. At a later point, Amy continues her research for the article. She observes Aaron performing surgery. After the surgery and a few instances of nausea, Aaron proposes a dinner date. While Amy initially leans towards maintaining a professional dynamic, Aaron suggests they embrace their feelings and start dating because of their mutual fondness. Before she can fully respond, an emergency call concerning her father interrupts their conversation. They rush to the nursing home and find that her father has fallen and injured his forehead. After some hesitation, his father allows Erin to treat him and they chat about sports. As a token of gratitude, Amy invites Erin to her place later for comfort food and romance. During a workout session with a sister the following day, Amy opens up about her anxieties. She perceives Erin as distinct from the other men she's encountered, and her feelings for him appear to be deepening. These insecurities soon come to the forefront. While watching a basketball game with Erin, Amy experiences pangs of jealousy towards a cheerleader. After discovering that Erin is the one providing medical treatment for their injuries, Amy begins to re-evaluate her perspective. As time progresses, Amy and Erin develop strong feelings for each other. Their relationship deepens, evident in the increased amount of time they spend together and the presence of toothbrushes at each other's homes. Erin even forms a connection with Amy's father, joining him for lunches. Regrettably, Amy's father lacks faith in their relationship, viewing Erin as a rebound after her breakup with Stephen. He is confident that their bond won't last for long. Several days later, Kim informs Amy about their father's passing. Amy delivers a heartfelt speech at the funeral. However, tensions arise between the sisters afterward. Amy becomes hostile towards Kim when she perceives Kim's relief at no longer having to spend money on the nursing home. Her distress grows when Erin confesses his love for her. Amy struggles to cope with her loss in the subsequent days, experiencing sleepless nights and an inability to focus on her work. Furthermore, her sports article assignment from Diana gets canceled, exacerbating her sense of turmoil. Eventually, Erin receives an invitation to a prestigious award luncheon and takes Amy as his date. However, during Erin's speech, Amy receives a threatening call from Diana and is forced to leave, hurting Erin in the process. This incident prompts a later confrontation between Amy and Erin, leading to an emotional outburst from Amy. Erin expresses his belief that their relationship can overcome this obstacle, but Amy questions his caring nature, considering herself a train wreck. Erin becomes overwhelmed as their relationship crumbles, leading to sleep deprivation and affecting his work performance. Arriving disoriented for a scheduled surgery one day, he startles his patient Stoudemire, who flees the hospital to compel the surgery's cancellation and evade a potential mishap. Upon returning home, Erin admits that Amy's life choices are starting to trouble him. He requests space to reevaluate his own life. Misunderstanding this as a breakup, Amy discloses that her article about him has been canceled. Seeking a reprieve from her challenging circumstances, Amy goes out to party with her colleagues that night. After a few drinks, she becomes overly friendly with Donald, the intern, only to discover later that he's underage and living with his mother. The following day, Diana commends Amy before terminating her for workplace misconduct. Subsequently, Nikki, her friend, secures the executive editor position that Amy had aspired to attain. At this point, Erin is managing well and successfully completes his surgery without complications. However, Amy's life is unraveling, and she faces the challenge of unemployment. Later on, while watching a movie, Erin receives a call from Lebron. During a workout session with a sister the following day, Amy opens up about her anxieties. Lebron has noticed Erin's recent struggles and aims to offer support. In another setting, Amy visits her sister and expresses regret for her previous unkind behavior following their father's funeral. Their conversation gets interrupted by Alistair, who eagerly displays his drawing skills. He showcases a depiction of their future home, featuring a room for both Amy and Erin. Amy gradually realizes her desire to have Erin as a permanent part of her life. Determined to win him back, she undertakes changes in her lifestyle. She abandons alcohol use, submits her article to Vanity Fair, and receives positive feedback. Erin is particularly pleased with her vibrant portrayal of his profession. On a certain night, during one of Stoudemire's basketball games, Amy rushes to reach the stadium, overcoming various obstacles. Once there, she orchestrates a surprise for Erin by having the cheerleaders summon him onto the court. With Erin on the court, Amy delivers a unique performance she has prepared. This dance, although a bit awkward, is a testament to her sincerity. Her emotional display has a profound impact, leading to their reunion and ultimately concluding the movie on a joyful note. If you are interested in such films, please proceed to the next video on the screen and also share your thoughts about this film in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe. Goodbye.